What's up guys, Chetan here for Advice Media, and this is the Gionee eLife E7. This was launched recently, and this is the retail packaging of the Gionee eLife E7 in the Indian market. And Gionee although has announced the slimmest smartphone, the S5.5, but this would be the best flagship right now, which comes with a 5.5-inch Full HD display with the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. And this is pretty heavy packaging given from the company, because there are a couple of accessories included along with the actual smartphone and the charger. So what you get here is a phone case, a protective film, the OTG cable. So this is one of the useful features here, because the smartphone comes with a limited storage and you will have to use some of the external storages like the flash drives. And this also comes with the NFC connectivity. So this is one of the new connectivity options, and this is having an MRP of rupees 3249, but it's available for around rupees 27,000 for the 16 GB storage. And this is a totally customized one with the name engraved on the smartphone's back cover, and this was specially packed by Gionee for us, because they wanted us to experience this for not just a few days but for a few months, so that we can understand how good the performance would be on the long run. Coming to the specifications, it has a 16 megapixel rear camera, and Gionee is marketing this smartphone mainly for the camera, and they're calling this smartphone with only the camera as the main feature, and made for shooting is what they call this one. And there's also an 8 megapixel front facing camera for this. The CPU is not from MediaTek, surprisingly, and this is a pretty good thing, because it comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor clocking at 2.2 gigahertz. It's a quad core processor, and there's one micro SIM, and it would come with the 3G connectivity. So coming to the display, it's 5.5-inch Full HD with the Corning Gorilla Glass protection, Gorilla Glass 3, and it runs the OS 4.2 Jelly Bean, and we might be getting the Android 4.4 KitKat, but although we can't be sure, because although the eLife E6 was launched a few months back, it still hasn't got the 4.4 KitKat update. The Bluetooth is 4.0, but what you can see about the OS is that because the interface is totally different, it comes with the Amigo 2.0 UI. You won't be noticing much of a difference even with the Android KitKat or any other update. The ROM here is 16 GB and the RAM is 2 GB. So this is the RAM is specific based on the storage, because with the 32 GB version you would get 3 GB of RAM, and the battery is 2500 mAh. So we might be a bit concerned with the battery, which should have been at least of 3000 mAh, but still we'll have to test it out for a few months so that we can understand how good the battery capacity of this would be. So we'll do a quick unboxing of this one and hands-on of the physical aspect of the smartphone. So this is the eLife E7. So basically this is the smartphone, the 5.5-inch front display, an 8 megapixel camera, and a rear 16 megapixel camera with the Gionee branding. And this is the name customized on this one. This is my name engraved on the smartphone's back panel. So we'll talk about the device later on. Let's see what all comes along with the smartphone in this one. This is a pretty good premium case, again provided from Gionee. Just like the eLife E6, which had a good leather backing and the case, but the back cover of this one is glossy and we don't like it much. While in the case of E6, it was a good leather back with the option to use the phone in a landscape mode, where this back panel would just rest on this with the angle of around 60 degrees. But this one doesn't have that option, but still the casing is pretty good, and it would help in the protection of the smartphone. So apart from that, these are the NFC tags that you get along to take advantage of the NFC connectivity of the device, and those might be just the stickers. We'll have to check out what that is. These are the screen protective films that are provided along with the phone, and there is a huge list of the service centers that are available from Gionee. And this is just a bit of introduction with the message telling us to experience the smartphone, and this is the user guide which would help you get started with the smartphone. And this is this warranty card. So this would be stamped whenever you purchase the smartphone from any of the stores. These are the Gionee earphones with good earplugs. So this would be this is something very neat from Gionee, and there's also a button for accepting or rejecting calls along with the mic. So this can be used for even taking and making calls. So this is the travel adapter from Gionee, and this is the micro USB cable along with the travel adapter. So this could be used with the computers and along with the travel adapter for the charging of the smartphone. And the final thing that you get here is this eLife branding stand, which you can just place on the back panel of the Gionee and make it stand on the tables or any flat surfaces. So this was all about the accessories and the stuff that you get along with the smartphone. Now let's talk about the eLife E7 in particular. This is the 5.5-inch Full HD display, and this is the 8 megapixel front facing camera. On the right side you get to see the volume rocker keys. On the top there is the power key or the lock key, and the 3.5mm headset jack. On the rear side there is the huge 16 megapixel rear camera. We'll do a complete review of the camera later on to check out the video recording and also the various options that the camera gets. This is a secondary mic just above the camera. This is the Gionee branding with the name being engraved, and this is the primary mic with the micro USB slot, and these are the two speaker grills on the bottom. So this part is just like the Gionee Life E6, but the E6 had a pretty flat panel on all the sides, but this one is curved, and this is a bit thinner than that of the E6. And this is the micro SIM card slot on the right and left side, so you don't get to see the open back panel. You can't open the back panel, so everything is on the sides, and there's no option to expand the storage with the micro SD card. So that's where the USB OTG would give you the support. So this was all about the Gionee eLife E7 Android smartphones unboxing. We'll do a complete review after a few days or a couple of weeks, so that you can understand how good the performance of the smartphone would be till then. So do check out the channel for the other reviews, unboxing and videos. Thank you.